Hi, everyone. My name is Matthew Reed. I am an Army veteran. I served from 1981 to 1987. Drinking for me started at a very young age. You go into how much was too much. Well, reflecting back, when I was probably around 12, my first encounter with alcohol was a bottle of Southern Comfort, and I got very, very sick off of it. So right at that moment is when I probably should have realized that this stuff is poison to me. But obviously, having the genetics and stuff that I have, it was that alcoholism kicked in, and no matter how punitive the alcohol was to me, it was like I obtained I had that I had that phenomenon of craving, and I had the mental obsession of drink. It's like I had to always have it. I was always thinking of it. So it started at a very young age. Uh, there was plenty of problems throughout. My first rehab was while I was in the service and over in Germany. Of course, Germany is where drinking's pretty prevalent. I I missed the guard duty or whatever, and then I had to go through their first rehab counseling there in Budogan, Germany. Then when I got out of the service, it started to escalate to the point where I had 60 days leave, so I sat at the bar every day. I continued drinking. I had a hard time adjusting from the military to civilian life, and I continued on my drinking, which eventually got to more and more problems. Although I thought I can always persevere and get over those problems, and I did most of the time until later on in years, until the last about 6 years ago, I finally was lost two jobs, lost a place to live. I lost, my spouse was in prison. I had no place to go. I was desperate. I thought enough is enough, and I came into the VA here at the IMAC there, and I turned myself in. I went through 3C and into the domiciliary, which eventually, through the resources at the VA here, got me to stay in. I guess through a power greater in myself, I stayed sober this long, and I'm just still continuing on because, again, like I said, it gets greater later, and I enjoy life today, and it's all due to my sobriety. I have a whole attitude and outlook change, and life is just great today. It's a saying around the recovery meetings and such that to be successful, you got to get in the game, and you can't sit on the bench and just watch everybody else recover before you. Well, I attend numerous meetings throughout the week. Obviously, I've been blessed with the job. The position I have is a peer specialist in the substance use disorder clinic. And part of that, obviously, we have to stay sober to, we have to be a role model, an example for other veterans. I try to help others. They say in the programs that I go to that one is too many and thousands not enough. And obviously, that's why I have to do that fight. I fight against that first drink every day.